Hello, good afternoon, evening, morning to all my guests, returning and new ones. Welcome back. So, it's another art stream today because we're on a roll. Hello. Uh, like previously, um, I'll be, well, resuming a bunch of commissions and taking probably another Pokemon off the request list, but we'll see how it goes. We're trying to prioritize as much of the commission queue as possible, but we're also trying to get through our request list as well, as there was a lot of Pokemon. Like, you guys really like me drawing Pokemon. Not that I'm complaining, because I like drawing Pokemon. Here from yesterday. Okay, so let me start showcasing stuff before we just get into it. Uh, so from yesterday, what we finished up was the line art for this girl. So we'll be coloring her in today, and then we finished up this lady. Like, this one was really quick. We actually did this one through the whole process yesterday as well, within that 4 hour stream. Uh, and then we did this lady also from the ground up. So literally sketch all the way till finishing. So this was one of the Pokemon requests from Kofi. That was a Sneasler lady. So she's very like snarky, very mischievous, very sexy, all that. So that's what we did yesterday. So if you want to see the whole process of this one, you could go view the VOD from yesterday's art stream, and you'd see the whole process along with like the lines, coloring, literally everything, even like me figuring out the pose that I want, etc. And right now, we're just gonna continue resuming some comms. So I actually did this one off stream mainly because the reference sheet was something I could not show live on stream. But that's alright. I already got like some progress done, so we're mainly going to be doing the coloring stage for this lady right here. This very cool ogre, I'm not sure. One of those. But she's really cool looking. I really like this color palette. I enjoy like very cold colors. And then the warmth being the metals. And then for this girl, she's very pink. She's very pink, very cute. Whoops. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. And we'll see what we get into. I'm not sure if I'll indulge myself with some OC art today. I know a lot of people, like, I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to see more stuff from my OCs, such as Voltage, Ursa, and especially the newer two, which is Lash and Blush over here. But again, I'll run them down. I'll run them all on stream when we're done with commissions. So everyone's just basically watching me grind and stuff. All this art. And yes, have I been doing alright? I've been getting enough sleep. uh, I've been wanting to do these streams a little bit earlier than having them done late at night, because I impulsively stay up late, and I think that's really bad for my health, both mentally and physically. But yeah, I've been wanting to run some art, so let's just get into this. I finished like, what's this? Warm up, etc. We yearn for Lash and Blush. I love what you posted of them on Twitter, Peak that. Oh, thank you. I've been wanting to post more of them too. The only thing stopping me is commission, so I'm getting rid of that blockage so you could see more of the silly harpy and unicorn couple. But yes, there will be more of them. I promise. It was a, what's this? Um, it was a project that for those who weren't here yesterday and the other day, uh, the Lash project is actually something I've been working on behind the screens, which is my more serious project, if you will. Since Voltage is mainly for my like for the sillies and the like if you guys just want like funny slice of life, that's the Voltage project. Meanwhile, Lash and Blush project is mainly like very fairy tale, fantasy, romance, stuff like that. I don't want to I don't want to share too much to spoil, but that's basically the kind of gist. It might be different, who knows. I don't want to give you guys full answers, but that's basically the thing I'm going for them. And I'm very excited to show you more, but that's after my comms because I told myself I'm not going to do any OC stuff until I finish all my comms because we're on that grind. So anyway, I realized my tablet wasn't plugged in. And let's get back to work. So actually I want to resume this lady because I'm basically almost done with her. We just need to shade her in, and I don't think that's like that hard. So let's get into this. And as for the length of today's stream, I don't know how long I want to stream for actually today. But I do know, like, obviously I shouldn't push myself too much. But part of me just really, really wants to finish these commissions. Like I've been dying to draw my OCs, like all of them, really. No, you're not late. You're actually right on time. We just started. It's just the usual yapping before I start drawing, stuff to expect. I like to chatter a bit before I start drawing in case like there's still guests coming in. Oh, and again, because I don't post the rules or anything for the chat, you may ask me questions about art. I will do my best to answer them, be it just general art or my characters or character design, blah blah blah. But please, uh, what's this? But please don't spam too much. We had a guest yesterday, um, who kept spamming the chat box, like deleting their messages and then pasting it again, and it wasn't very polite. But please don't do that. You can ask nicely, you can. But if, and especially because it was a stream, like it wasn't an art stream where that was happening. I was playing a game, so I couldn't look over to the chat box too often. They were very fast paced games as well. I only played 2 games. Of course, you may lurk here. You may always just relax here if you'd like to. But, yes, so please. I don't mind answering your questions about art. I'm always willing to share what I know as much as I can. Techniques or whatever you need or you want to hear. As I'm here to serve you at this cafe anyway, so I'd like all my guests to be comfortable, both new and both new and returning guests. How do I find the conviction to keep going? I stopped. I guess for me, I stopped caring too much. Oh, oh, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the cafe. But for like the conviction to keep going, the way I had to deal with it since of course, it was a tough journey trying to figure out what I want to do, especially since I started out making art on the internet at such a young age. But I was very ambitious. I wanted to leave a mark that showed like, oh, it was Jaya who drew this kind of deal. I was a very ambitious kid like that. So I was too serious with what I did and what I thought others thought about what I did. But because of that, it was harder to keep going because I always felt that mm, if I didn't get the attention of others with what I made, I would just be another artist in the sea of already so many digital artists. So truly, what I can say about that is that after going for a while, I just stopped caring too much. Because the more I realized, the more I cared, the more I stopped caring about what I thought, and I was more focused on making sure what I made was something about the positives of what everyone else thought instead of what I thought, which is kind of what put me in like a place, especially because I was really young at the time, so I was very. Oh, well, I love it when OBS disconnects in the middle of me answering a question. But I hope my answer sufficed. Actually, I don't think I should. Yeah, I think it's nice with the current look it's in. Yup. You're welcome. May you keep doing what you love to do. Or if you haven't found out what you love to do, then may you keep going until you find that's something you love to do. Okay, thank God I memorized the reference sheet before I got into this because I almost like tabbed back into the reference sheet and I wasn't sure if that was something I could flash publicly. Like, ooh, raggy. Well, on stream, that is. Oh, that's great. Photography is great. Hope you keep enjoying what you want. Do you have any specific tips on studying art? What things to focus on, or just how you learn certain things? Uh, well, whenever someone, in my case, the way I studied art, I guess, is what's this? When I look for like something I really like, so like it's because of the way I consume media, and then when I really get attached to that certain media, that's when I want to study them. It's not like I just find like it's mostly like I find something I like, I think that's cool, and then I try to study it in a way I become comfortable with. So, example is like how I learn how to stylize things how I like, and it still fits. Cause studying art is different for every artist out there because all artists have different styles, right? So the reference sheet for this character is actually like super detailed. Like we're talking painted very it looks like it should be a 3D model. That's how detailed she is. Um it's something that's way different than my style, but here my style because of all the methods I've learned from what I've seen, like different art. So even like learning stylization on different art styles to translate to something you're comfortable with is how like how I study art. So this character is actually pretty like realistic in its design, but I understand the client would want me to execute this in my style. So I wanted to keep those elements of the character without breaking that when I studied her. So like usual, I don't go with a lot of like details on the face, but because it's something this character had, and I don't want to take it like I don't want to take the features away from her because she's like this really cool boss lady orc, like business boss lady orc. I think that's so cool. I didn't want to take those features away. So you can try studying by consuming media you didn't thought you would like. Get different perspectives because sometimes eating the same media all the time is what makes you stagnant. It's what would make you stasis because you only understand one thing. But if you understand like newer things or the perspectives of others, because uh, I understand a lot of artists don't know how to socialize. I was one of you. I think I still am, but at least like I learned a handful. But checking out other perspectives and other stuff you didn't know or didn't expect to like, even what's considered like a bad animation or a bad story, look at them anyway. See what makes them like bad, and then you learn from stuff like that. Even like you don't even have to learn the whole things. Maybe just like part of that. Cause like not every cool media is perfect, but if you keep seeing things as perfect, you'd want to like you want to study things that's perfect. So you can look for flaws, figure it out, and then you'd understand your flaws too. Stuff like that. Cause I consume like so much media. Cause my boyfriend is a script writer, so he's the one who taught me about writing and all that stuff. Characterization, different types of media, and because I was a multimedia student, so art appreciation is a big must for learning art, understanding stuff. And even if it was something not to my taste, it was still information that was valuable to making good art. Yeah. Don't know if that answered your question. I kind of went on a ramble, but I hope that helped. That's a lot of like stripes on her. We'll fix it. It's fine. Cool. So that's down. Then we get to her skin. I really like this color to shade. Shading in greens are always fun. Oops. I always love taking commissions of of characters that are something I won't draw myself, because it gives me a challenge to something that's to something I don't draw as often, or something my clients don't request from me as often. Because I understand what people like, what clients really like to see me draw are sexy characters, obviously, because I like pinups. That's completely fine. Though I don't do it as often, I understand why they'd like it and why it's a very popular type of personal character choice. But drawing characters that's a bit too overloaded for me, or something I don't do as often, gives me a challenge. At least tries to wake me up so I don't stand stasis. Just really good. I think that's a challenge a lot of artists should try. To step out of the comfort zone for a bit, because you learn new methods from taking risks. So right now I actually don't want, I'm just trying to make this darker. But she doesn't inherently have eyeshadow. We just want it a bit darker, so. I just didn't want to use black. Never shade with black. Please. It's a very common mistake. I'm checking the ref on a separate window. Oh, this color is so pretty. Yes. I be working, yeah. I'm running. I'm running this. Oh yeah, I did want to bring this up because I was surprised that what's this? Someone said this. Like I was told the other day, but apparently, from my previous streams, like the ones from like months ago, somebody said like I don't know who answered for me, is saying I don't do NSFW pieces. Okay, the thing is there that I don't uh, categorize myself as either NSFW or SFW artist. I just see myself as an artist. So I do either. I just don't exclusively post one or the other. Yes. Because I do have my, like, I already do pinups publicly, even. Like, that's what people know me to draw in my free time. That's also what people commission from me. So, like, I don't know who answered that I was own like a and like SFW exclusive artist. Please don't spread like misinformation about that for me, because I do both. I just don't mention it because art. It's just art to me. Thank you. Quick PSA to whoever that was, because I don't remember and I don't wanna look back at that VOD. It was like hours. I just wanted to make that clear. Okay. The face is always something I want to put like a lot of effort into because it's the first thing you look at on the character. Okay, so she got the dark sclera. Oh, actually, I could just pick from the face. The hair, I mean. And she has these really nice light blue eyes. And because I think, these eyes are glowing, I'm not going to shade them. It will just keep like that so it has like that feeling that, oh my god, it's glowing. Anyway, to the medals. Alright, thanks for stopping by though, the nervous bat. May you get lots of rest. You are well deserving of good rest. Oh, fuck. I forgot about the the buttons here. Whoops. Okay, sick. Enough for the cigarette. I want this to be a little bit lit up. So we're just going to light the middle part here. Yeah, so when you zoom out, it's like, oh my god, it's lit up. And I only did a few things. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take what I did on the middles and just shade this bitch in. Da-da-dun. Yeah, cool. And last but not least, the whites, where I actually want to do a more off-white feel for her. But we're already on a white canvas, so the way to do this is that instead of shading with blue, we will shade with these kind of like orange yellows kind of feel. So it gets a feeling that this is not like pure white. She's an orc. There we go. Sick. And last but not least, first I'm gonna group all this together so I don't have to scroll so much. Always group your layers, it's helpful. So right now, as you could see, I have this like draft of the smoke here. So there's gonna be like two different kinds of smoke I wanna do here. One that's on her face, kind of like seeping through the side of her lips, and then one that's on the cool cigarette. So the way we're going to do this is that we're just going to pick, let's say, gray first, since we already are using gray. Since this one's all the way at the back, what we can do is start from behind, like all the way to the back of the layers right there. So we just use like a very intense color. So what I mean by intense, it's very like dark. Yeah. Don't use a bright color for this one. That's why I chose like gray. I could have just gone with like plain black, but I do want to separate this from our baselines right now since we didn't color them in yet. I just wanted to get this cool smoke trail first. So it doesn't have to be perfect, as long as the idea is there. So right now, this is where I want the smoke to go, all the way behind her head. Yeah, something like this. And we can make use of, our best friend, the liquefy tool, to adjust the flow of the smoke just so it doesn't look so wonky, so on and so forth. Yeah. Here's our base smoke. So this is gonna be our base smoke. And now we have one more trail of smoke, but I want to put at the tip, like the edge of the lips here. So it's like, it's kind of seeping out her mouth like this. It's because, she's cool. So we're just going to put it there. Like here. The very tippy tip. And yeah, and then we put down the opacity here. Then I will remove the thing here, and we will blend this in later with some shading. But for now, this is what it will look like. So we have the one at the back, and then the one across her face. Then this will be fixed later. But for now, at least we got it done. Now we're going to go ahead and start shading these lines. And let's just get into that real quick. Starting to shade in all the small things first. Yeah, we can actually keep this a bit messy. That's fine. We're really just trying to run this. Not trying, I'm doing, but I say trying. Oh, kind of bright. Okay, good enough. Okay. Now the little details are almost done. Okay, for this case, because I gradiented this, we are shrimply going to uh, kind of blend them in. Like magic. Really like this shade for the lips. I think it's so cute. Keep it kind of dark and then we'll just work up the lights. Yeah, and then we'll make the just a little tippy tips of the teeth bright. Just so it stands out a little. A little. Now for the skin. Okay, so this is gonna be a little tough for me to adjust because I put some. There's like a lot of facial details I put here, but no worries. It's something we can always work around. Now that looks better like that. Tablet, please, tablet. There we go. Yeah, my wire is still ultra stupid. I'm looking if there's anything else I want to fix. There is. Oh, she looks so cute. Wow. I actually really like this. Now for the smoke. Okay, so this is already the color I want to go for sure. And now how we're going to like put this together. So we're just going to duplicate this one and put down the opacity of this one right here, probably 50 first just to check. We'll take our eraser airbrush and erase here. And we'll adjust this to how much of a fade I want that to be. Just like that. Was I erasing the wrong thing? Why is it like this? Weird. Right. Oh, I was. Haha. Whoops. Yeah, here is that. And now we're just going to put these together. By lowering. Actually, you could just make it brighter, honestly. Yeah, let's just do that. Fiddy. Then this one is also fiddy. Yeah. Then it's this one I want to adjust to make it darker. Like so. And then to add more cool stuff to this, we can put down the opacity at the top and use the liquify tool to extend stuff I want. Like so. And now we got that cool smoke. And just like that, we are basically done. We'll just add the watermark. And this commission is officially over. Yeah, that's never perfect. Oh, whoops. Okay, we'll put this here. It's covering just a good amount. Yeah, here she is, our first commission of the day. All right, sick. She looks awesome. I'll go ahead and send this over. Okay, then I can yoink this off my queue. Nice. That's so satisfying. Ah. Okay. Actually, because it already feels empty of work in progresses. Because as much as I'd like to color this one, will my brain is telling me to sketch another draft and then send it over, and then we color this while waiting for the message. You know, we're multitasking this bitch. I really want to finish. I really want to finish this stuff. All right. So for this next one, I'm actually going to yoink a reference from. I'll put the reference up in here, cause convenience, and it's something I have done, so I can showcase it. Yes. So here, so we are doing. So this is like a what's this? A reference sheet I did for my very good VA friend, Night Shift Next. And this is the thing I've done for her mascot character. Really cute character. She gave me all the information there, and it was up to me to style it as this really cool, like, cyber imp. Really cute. Wait, let me check the notes. Which outfit did she want? Okay, the third one. You know, actually, okay, I actually want to share a bit of this design. Uh, wait, let me just adjust my seating position because, like, I was turning into a shrimp, and it's very bad. Oh wait, posture check, posture check. Also to my guest, posture check. Please sit up straight if you're not sitting up straight. Right now. Right now. Okay, so something I want to discuss. So this is a design I did. I actually want to talk about the design first before I get into this because I was really proud of this. But first, my dear guests who are children, cover your ears. This is for the adults. So, respectfully, of course. But please understand, I know there are things that children are not supposed to see, so be don't look, don't listen until like anyway. So, warning a bit of discussion for this character here. So, this is the design I did for Night Shift Next that I'm very proud of. This is her again. This is her mascot for her page. So, Night Shift Next is an adult voice actress for adult content, and I wanted to design her mascot with the idea of the content she makes as well as the uh aesthetic that she was going for, right? Because she gave me a board, I understood she wanted to go with this kind of very cyberpunk, digital age kind of girly, but also wanted to keep like the sexiness of her character, right? So that's what I wanted to execute when she gave me the design. Like I was really excited to work on her character. She's one of my favorite clients. She's very sweet. So I wanted to do justice to her character while making sure it has the aesthetic she asked me to do, right? So while I was designing this character, looked over at the logo she gave me, right? So she gave, this is her logo. I noticed that one of her favorite motifs on her character is that her character has the little X, like that blue, those blue crosses, those blue X's. So one thing she really wanted was her character to have the X-shaped shades, but I wanted to execute that differently because we're going for a cyberpunk, cyber girl feel. So I wanted to turn it into a visor instead with the X's. So that's what this is for. That's, removable, obviously. And for the design, the whole design itself, I wanted to put that motif of the X's, and she has like the neon blues and yellows colors that are very bright and neon compared to like pinks and purples, greens. So since it's what stands out because the character herself is already purple, and I'm guessing these are the parts that light up, so on. So except the vest, of course, that would be inconvenient. But so I decided to put the X motif since she also asked for two other outfits on the character. So for the main outfit, she has a cross on the jacket. It turns all the way to at the back. She has a cross holding the belt on the chest here, so it gives like a triple X because adult content. So I really wanted to put that in, because that's what she does like adult content. So I put a bunch of these triple X's on her outfits. So this is the outfit, the suit type X1, and then it goes X2, X3 because I wanted to give across the outfit the triple X for adult content. And it also showcases on the second outfit where it's the gloves. If you look, both gloves have an X, and then there's an X on her chest. So when she holds her hands up to her chest, it will be a triple X. And then on her leg is the one that has the triple X. So that's what I was really happy about with that small detail for her. Since the triple X is used a lot for adult content, obviously, and you see it a lot on links when you're looking at adult content. So that's why I wanted to associate the X's with her character, because she is a adult content voice actress going for a cyber age motif for her character. So it's little details like that, but it isn't so small that you have to like zoom in to look like it's in front of your face. I'm making sure that the motif is in front of her face. Even the glasses, right? The glasses, and then the vest that has the X, you're still looking at three X's. So that's really what I want. Even the gloves on this one, I believe. This gloves here have an X. On the chest has an X. Uh, yeah, really fun motif. Something I wanted to share about the character before I get into this commission. But that was, this is something I did designing characters for my good friend Night Shift Nix. I don't, like, I know she stops by the stream sometimes, but if she does eventually look back on this, thank you so much for commissioning this character. I was really, really happy to work on her for you. Yeah, that's some thought process from me designing that character. Hello, Gapu, welcome. Okay, anyway, let's get into this draft. Time checked, it's 6:50 p.m. By 7, I might take like a quick break to get dinner and then I'll be back. So let's just run through this draft real quick. So we are designing this. We are going to make an illustration with this outfit. So let's get into that. Okay, so this is actually one of the drafts I'm still on airbrush. Okay, so for these kind of drafts, sometimes I'm really loose, but sometimes I also like to take my time with the draft. So since I guess this is gonna be like first illustration of the day, at least I will put some effort on the draft. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going for a kind of light expression here. Perhaps. This is subject to change. This is our draft. Your designs are always so compelling. I love how much intention there is with each detail. They feel so simple and readable, yet very well crafted. Thank you so much. That means so much. It's my passion to make like character designs that aren't so heavy, but they read just as well. It's something I want to like influence in the art community, because I feel like coming into the modern age, there's a lot of like characters that want to be so much that they become too much and hence become extremely forgettable. I like to make character designs not just for looks, of course. I really like to design with purpose, which is why my personal characters, despite me not releasing their stories yet, I want to, what's this? Showcase a bit of who they are instead of just what they look like. Of course, what they look like is to my tastes, but I also just really want to influence that characters are so much more than their looks. Like, of course, there will always be little details of characters. You can have that, but nowadays sometimes details become like small details become the whole motif, and it becomes too much. Like, I think I mentioned this in my previous streams that I don't think Genshin is a bad game. I've played it a few times, but I could never warm up to the designs because it kinda influences that good design should all be as heavy as that. Hence why a lot of like VTubers or artists who make um also characters tend to overload themselves with that. I don't think it was a good trend. To this day, there's not a single like Genshin character that I find in my preference good. Of course, there will be people who like that, That's fine. You can like it. And I think it's a lot. Like, I think that's too much. Yeah, it is. It very much is. But, the people would. Uh, the people will have pitchforks after me, especially here in the Philippines, if I say I don't like Genshin because I don't like the characters. People will be mad here. But I don't want to be in a lot of Filipino communities anyway. Art or anything I'm interested in because they usually end up very toxic and they're mostly there for like whoever they'll only listen to whoever's like popular. So whenever I'm in like a Philippine community, I try to remain as anonymous as possible. They see numbers and they think you're relevant. I don't like that. Like I just want to draw. You want something iconic and level that makes the design enough to be remembered in time. Yeah, that's true. And people forget that it's not only the design that carries the character, right? Okay, this is another ramble, my dear guests. But a lot of the times when people design a character, they focus so much on looks. They focus so much on looks that the character becomes way more easily forgotten because of looks. Like, I only design looks, of course, because I'm only paid to design the character, not to write them. Writing the character is a whole different thing from just figuring out how they look, which is what makes a lot of like characters just get swallowed up in the void that is the internet. Because you can have the aesthetics, you can follow trends, but if this character is just another character that follows a trend for the looks, they're just another pin on the Pinterest board. They're not a character. The character shouldn't. When you design a character, when you're making a character, you shouldn't think of them as another pin. You should think of them as what makes up the board. Like in a Pinterest board, right? Uh, what's this? In a Pinterest board, like I guess this is a tip I can give to my dear artist who wants to build something for themselves. On a Pinterest board or a mood board, what you should your goal of making a character shouldn't be like, let's say the board is called dragon, right? The board is called dragon and you're making a dragon character and your character is just another one of the many dragons on the board. No, you want that board to be your OC, like your OC, like that's a dragon, right? Like the name of your OC is here, and then that's the stuff your OC carries. They become the influence, they become the trend that spawns other trends. Like your OC becomes the aesthetic, the trend setter. Don't make them another pin on your mood board, if that makes sense, yeah? Like, I guess for a very recent example, right? Let's say for my dear guest who's seen Arcane, because it's something that's very recent, something I could use an example for you guys. But when I mean by don't make your OC another pin on the board, right? Let's say Jinx, for example, quite a popular character within Arcane and League of Legends itself. If you haven't played it, that's fine. Arcane is good enough. But Jinx has this very spray paint, neon, graffiti, very, what's this, rebellious and chaotic style to her that people recognize, even with the motif X because her name Jinx, right? So a lot of in her characters, you'll see a lot of crosses on her, be it her belts, if you haven't noticed, her belts, her pants, a lot of things symbolizes X on her, while on her sister Vi, you'll see a lot of V's on her character design if you look very carefully at the model because Vi is number 6, which is, uh, what's this? If you haven't played League of Legends, Vi was something 6, Jinx was like 10. I forgot what Caitlyn was. Whatever C was in Roman numerals. But I if you look at Jinx, people would make mood boards for Jinx, but Jinx is never a pin in someone else's mood board, right? That's how much of a character she stands out to be because people know who she is. People know what she does. So on so forth. In my opinion, in my opinion, I don't think. Uh, I guess if you like visuals, Arcane would be something that would be great to study. But in terms of writing, like without spoilers or anything, look for other things. Look for other content. Style and visuals for Arcane, you can use that as your reference. I think Riot's art team always does an excellent job with executing visuals for their projects. But for the writing on this one, you'd rather just read their other lore if you want to have the same style of writing, in my humble opinion, and as someone who's consumed League of Legends lore content for years. So that's just coming from me. But if you'd like to, I'm not stopping you. Can my tablet work with me, please? I actually do kind of like it kind of tilted, so we'll stick with that. Yeah, but at the end of the day, make it because you like it, yeah? Not because you're trying to please someone. Make something because you like it. Always keep that in mind at the end of the day. It'll help in the long run. I am not supposed to be spending this much time on this sketch, but we are here. Now don't be sorry for talking too much. I literally yap all the time. Thank you. I love carving. It's like a thing that I've taught myself over time because it helps me like focus on shape and silhouette over like the lines. Because I stopped like focusing on, oh man, my line art's so dog shit. Like, nah, I don't fucking care. As long as it's the shape I want and works, then nobody will notice when I color it. Right now, I'm just kind of adjusting a bit. I kind of want this curved more so we see a nice line of action. Like, it's wonky right now. We'll fix it. Hello, welcome. I want her pose to feel very playful. I'm just checking. Oh, thank you. I kind of want her tongue out to show the piercings, like here on the ref. Yeah, I'll just put that there for the draft, so at least I know. Do I want this to be a bit teasing, actually? Yeah, why not? We're doing a character illustration. She's supposed to be a bit teasing. And I'll send us the draft over. Oh yeah, I made this a cut hand thing. And this is a cute suit. Also forgot. Huh. Yeah, and then we can have the tail somewhere here. She has a nice cute tail. Yeah, and then we could send this over as a draft. So this is gonna be our draft. I know it's messy, but we're just trying to get an idea here first for the client. As long as it's can be understood. So if you can understand it from the draft, then that means I did a good job. Okay, so this is gonna be your draft, and if wait, pause. I don't. There's something I don't like. Proportions. Yoink. Yeah, just gotta make the head a bit smaller is all. Yeah. Now we can send it over. I'll just clean up some stuff here because I took my precious time on this draft, and it's just a draft. Like, we are never gonna see that anymore. Okay. go ahead and send this over. Okay. So time check right now. It is 7:11 p.m. I'm just gonna really quick get dinner and I will be back. It won't be long because I'm just gonna order it anyway. So I'll be right back. And then we'll get back to coloring because we're gonna be coloring this very, very cute girl. So I'll be right back. Yes? Okay, hold on tight, my dear guests. This maid has to go get dinner. Okay, I'm back. I got dinner. Well, I ordered dinner. So I will I'll do another like be right back when dinner arrives cuz this is going to be I think I'll have like uh, a bit of a long stream. I'm not sure, but you know, company's company. We'll take it. I can't I can't seem to work in silence these days. So I need like to yap, so on so forth. Anyway, so we're back and we're going to be resuming some commissions. Right now, like I said before I went and got my dinner, uh, whoops, can my so before I went and got my dinner, I said we were going to color her since we just finished coloring this really, really cool orc lady. Uh, and then we finished a draft over here, so we got a draft right there. This one, we just finished this one. I need to wait for the go signal from the client if I can line that yet or if she wants anything changed. And I already got the go signal to color this, so let's get straight into this, my dear guests. So as you could see, I have a lot of stuff here. I forgot to merge these ones, but so this one is a different kind of commission. I call this one my showcase commissions, where it's one big drawing of the character at the back and then a full body of them at the front. Of of course, it could be the one singular character, but this client wanted two different outfits for showcase for one at the back and one at the front, and it was up to me which one I wanted. So in this case, I chose. Sorry, I'm fixing my wires. But in this case, I chose the top outfit over here. I put the references on my canvas sometimes. Uh, please, tablet. Okay, so sometimes I like to put the reference on the canvas. Sometimes I put it on my reference tab whatsoever. So let's get into this. I'm going to put the drafts now in one folder. Yeah, that's a draft folder. Hmm. And these are actually it's actually a really really simple color palette. I thought I'd have a hard time, but mainly that's because I think uh, I assumed, and that was very bad. I think it was the plaid that threw me off. Yeah, we'll run in with flat colors first. I like to adjust what I pick just so I know it fits the palette I'm doing visually. No, this is the PC version of Ibis, yes. So I'm using a tablet and my PC to nobody's surprise. Ooh, I really like this pink. It's not too heavy. It's like a gorgeous shade. That's beautiful. I'd love to have this as a lipstick. Oh, okay. I think we can make this a bit brighter. Put it down here. Yeah, not too heavy of a shade. I think what's going to take my time is going to be the patterns on these outfits, like this plaid on the skirt here. So you want to push this up here. Then we add the metals. So the metals here are its own shade as well. Nice. Oh, that's a gradiented horn. Hmm. We'll we'll adjust it on the shading part. I don't want to put it in the flats. This is still just the flats. Okay. Now that we have majority of the flats done, no, actually all the flats done. Now we can get into the shading portion. So usually, so for this type of commission, I'm just going in with very simple shading. I don't want to yoink too much attention since there's two versions of this character we're looking at on the screen. On the piece on the screen. Okay. I try to not make it too messy. Just enough. But also not too much. So we're not here to overshade. Like, just enough rendering. Just enough. We're not supposed to overshade every single piece on the character. Hello, welcome. Thanks for coming into the cafe. Hope you enjoy the art. Cool. Can actually merge these two so it's not too many things on the screen. We don't need too many things on the screen. Hello. Welcome. Oh, really? Welcome to my stream then. Currently working on a commission right now. I mostly work on art on my stream, so I hope you enjoy your stay. Rest well. Okay, I've made some errors, but that could be fixed. Oh wait, that's cute. Okay, time for this skirt. I'm not a fan of patterns. Not a very big fan of patterns. But I have to know how to deal with them. Mm? Oh, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the channel. I'm probably not using the best brush for this situation. And I know someone might bring up that I could have done textures, but I'd really want to keep consistent effort in work. It would look very different if I had used a pattern, like a already made pattern. It's nice to know how to do things yourself too. It's only going up. Huh, cute. We make this. There we go. And just like that, we made the pattern manually. Easy peasy. All by eyeballing, by the way. I think we can adjust the hue first. I'm looking at the reference and I think it is a darker hue on the skirt. It is. Huh. What do you know? Well, pattern done. Time to shade. Yes. Okay. Okay, one sec. My dinner has arrived outside. I'll finish shading this real quick and I'll go bring it in the room so I can work and eat. Eat and work. Ooh, this one I need to shade darker. Oh, cute. Hello. Hello, my guests coming in. Welcome back to the cafe and welcome to the new faces as well. Working on commissions right now, yes. Thank you so much. I hope she likes it too. Gotta adjust the shading on this. Just so it feels darker in some areas. Yep. And because I know I won't put much highlights on the skirt, we'll just put it as is. I memorized it specifically for whenever someone asks me that question. Yes, it is a screenless tablet. Just letting you know, in case. I know a lot of people prefer tablets with screens. I don't use one. That's mainly because it wasn't my choice. This tablet is a gift. It was a gift from one of my sisters. And I cherish it very much. Yes. Oh, one second. Okay, I'm back. I was going to go get my food outside, but my dad came in the room and just gave it for me because I told him I was streaming, and that was so sweet. Oh, so I didn't want to bother him. Just brought it in for me anyway. Oh, my heart. Thank you, Papa Yagi. Yeah, when I told him that I was going to stream, he said, "Do you want me to turn down the volume of the TV? Do you want me to close the TV?" I'm like, "No, it's okay. I'll be fine. I have a dynamic microphone. It doesn't pick up that much noise." Like, I think as much you can only hear the whirring of the fan, but even if you don't hear it, then that's great. I still don't have my aircon back. I'm sorry, my dear guest. I don't know when it's coming back. The technicians are so not clear with us. It's annoying. Well, I put like a little bit of highlights, you know. It's not that bad to a little bit of shine. a little bit of highlights. Can't be that bad. All right, really quick. Okay, so I'm actually not gonna put the be right back screen right here. Uh, this is going to be a quick dinner break, but I will still entertain questions and stuff while eating, so we can hang out for a while. Actually, let me draw something for that. So we're gonna have a quick hangout break, so we can just chill together for a bit. I gotta draw Yagi, giving her some foods. Okay. I'll put French fries here. Like, which OC? I have so many OCs. Oh, Yagi. Oh, Yagi? Yagi is a quote unquote goat thing. Something. Yeah, she does look like a goat, she does. She's my mascot thing, just for the channel. Yeah, she's my little eldritch goat maid, whatever you want to think she is. She's just here to be of good service. Yeah, she is. She even has the hooves for it. French fries. There we go. Oh, we're truly having dinner. Okay. There we go. Keep this on the screen while I prep the food. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let me just prep my food before I continue. Whoops. Where am I? Okay, cool. Yeah, this is actually going to be my first time just eating dinner on stream while like taking a break from commissions. And that's fine. I mean, like, I understand, like, I wanted to just draw and stuff on stream, but I'm also a person that needs sustenance. Where is my where is my clip? Oh. Yeah, I have like hella long hair, so I need to always clip it while I'm eating. Ooh. And like not only that, but my hair is also like stupid thick, so I need like a big fucking claw clip. Like like the tiny ass claw clips will not hold my hair. Like my sister had to get me the big like the big claw clips. I might need a bigger one soon. Like my hair is like as my hair is growing. And anyway, while I'm on break, I'm still free to answer like any questions and whatnot, be it about art or if you just wanna if you just want some company and want to chat, that's cool too. Oh man, wait, one moment. Okay, I'm back. I was just setting up the food. Drawing is honest work. What video games do I usually play? Well, it depends on like how much time I have. But I play a lot of video games. I really like video games. Uh, Mario Kart, Pokemon, Splatoon, Zelda. I play Riot games too with friends, depending on which game they want to play. It could either be League or Valo. But I don't play Summoner's Rift. I only play like ARAM or TFT. Summoner's Rift gets really tiring nowadays because I used to play a lot back in high school. Uh, I think I already mentioned R6. If I haven't, then yes, R6. I also play Fortnite. Fortnite is fun. I like Fortnite. I really like Fortnite Festival. That's really fun. I've recently gotten Minecraft again. I've been playing like stuff on Christ Forge with my friends too. They made me play Cobblemon because I like Pokemon. Mm, there anything else? Yeah, I've been playing the game I showcased yesterday while I was playing Roblox on stream. It's called Grace. I really like that one. That one's awesome. It's like speedrun doors. So sick. Much movement. I like that. Mm, other than that, I haven't been playing a lot in my free time because I'm drawing. Actually, I wanted to get into Stardew Valley, but I just also didn't have time. I've only seen my friends played it. I really like the chickens. I think they're cute. It's a cute game. Yeah, I'm on that grind. Truly. And plus, I really wanted to get back into streaming to interact with my community. Like, this is most I could do. Hmm. I'll try Stardew Valley when I have time. I think like the only I think I've been playing like a lot of Cult of the Lamb back on my Steam and Needy Girl Overdose, Muse Dash. Goat Simulator. I love Goat Simulator. So fun. It's really cute. I really like their art direction. They have a idea for their branding. Very smart. Very simple concept, but it works. What Pokemon type do I like the most? I guess dark types. My favorite Pokemon is Impidimp. Yeah, I like Impidimp a lot. He's the most I have like plushies of. I have like 32 Impidimp plushies. Very proud. Yeah, I think I just like the typing that Impidimp is. Yeah, dark, fairy. I lean more into dark though, because Impidimp. I just really like Impidimp. So cute. It is a pretty strong type, yes. Makes having steel types very important on your team if you don't have a good poison type. Bug type enjoyer. Bug types are so under love. I love the Pokemon in bug type. One of my favorite bug types is like Scissor and Wurmple. It's just so cute. Hey, let's go. More steel type enjoyers. Like even though like I wouldn't personally make like a monotype team, I do have also my own like personal favorite Pokemon for each type. Like of different types, I mean at least. So, like if I look around my room and I'd have to name the Pokemon plushies I own. So obviously there's a 32 Impidimps, and then there's a Sableye on my desk, Calyrex, Glastrier, and Spectrier. Like it's so cute. I can put him on either horse, and I could pick. But I put him on Spectrier because I chose the Shadow Rider Calyrex in Sword and Shield. I love funny horse, and then yeah, I also love Scolipede. Yeah, I have Scolipede, Whirlipede, and Venipede on the other shelf, and then I have Spiritomb, Mr. Mime Jr., Esper, because that's my little sister's. I have a Charcadet, a Fuecoco, but that's my little sister's too. Galarian Meowth, Morpeko, obviously. It looks like Yagi. Like, why would I not have that? I have a Trubbish, because Trubbish is cute. Uh, I got the whole Gothitelle evolution line, so Gothita, Gothorita, Gothitelle. I got who's up here? I have a Drowsy. I like Drowsy. Blaziken. Who's that? Gloom. There's a Miltank up there. I love Miltank. I know there's one. Dragonite, because my dad loves Dragon types Pokemon. Yes, my dad likes Pokemon. Uh, there's like 3 Dreepies. I see Alcremie. Who's back here? I got. Who the fuck is up there? A Krogunk. There's a Krogunk. There's a Gengar. Wait, I gotta stand up actually. Who's here? There's a Carvanha and Sharpedo. There's Spupa, like the evolution before Vivian, the butterfly motherfucker. There's Krabby and Kingler because I think they're cool. Uh, there's the whole Gengar evolution lineup here too. Not a Pokemon, but there's a random ass Kirby on the shelf as well. There's uh Poltergeist and Sinistra, and then there's also Poltegeist, the regular one. Uh, there's my little sister's print club. There is a Sobble. Uh, who else? Oh my goodness. Lapras. There's a Lapras up there. There's a Lapras. There is. Oh, there's my boyfriend's Gabite and Garchomp and his uh, Shuckle, because he likes Shuckle a lot. Uh, he and Scraggy. He likes Scraggy and Scrafty, so I keep them there. There's any more? Anyone else that I miss? I hope not. Ah, yeah, I think that's it. I know. Er, there's probably like a Ponyta somewhere there. I know because I like unicorn. But yeah, I really like Galar. I really like Galar, and I love like X and Y in Galar. They're so cute. Like, but like I really fucking like Impidum. Like he's such a goofy ass Pokemon. Like I love him. But yeah, and the other room, like my other room, there has the gigantic plushies. Like they're the big ones. So if all the plushies here are like itty bitty, the gigantic ones are in the other room. So the big Pokemon, I know who's over there, so I can actually name them. So I have the life-size Appleton from the Pokemon Center. Uh, the big fucking Lapras, the big fucking Dragonite from Sane. Uh, the life-size Inteleon also from the no, for that one's Takaratomi. There's a Dracovish also from Takaratomi, and he comes with a choice scarf. So you can choose the choice scarf or the choice band, and I have the choice scarf for him, and you can fold it. Like the way like choice scarf, I think that's so sick. Uh, I don't have a Snorlax plushie, but I did give a Snorlax plushie to a friend because that's his favorite Pokemon, so I gave that to him. Along with like a Torterra, because he really likes Turtwig. Uh, yeah. I think that's all the big one. No, there's still more. I know there. My sister, she I gave her a Bidoof and a because she really likes normal and fighting type Pokemon. And she really likes like the goofy ones like Bidoof, Squavit. I'm pretty sure there's a. Wait, sorry, I was sipping iced tea. Wait. Oh, there was a tissue in here. Whoops. Yoink. Yeah, it's just really easy to get like plushies here in Asia. Whoa, my chair. But yeah, I'm pretty. Who else do I know? There's more. I know that I got also a dumb-looking Morpeko there. Like it's so cute. It's one of those plushies that can be reversible, so you can choose where, if you want the full belly one or the hangry one. So fucking cute. Is there anyone else over there that I'm forgetting? No, I don't think so. Oh yeah, the giant Gengar beanbag that I got as a reward for myself because I got into the dean's list when back in college. I say back in college because I just graduated recently. I'm very proud of it. Freedom, freedom. I don't like the idea of school life at all. Not like no good experience, I guess. Like I'm happy learning, sure, but the community that is in any like educational space is not something I like anymore. Like, yikes. Especially because I got my ass like bullied a lot in high school, so I just can't stand any uh, school environments anymore. So I'm quite used to the type of people, and I don't want to have to deal with them again. Mm, chicken. Like in high school, well, shrimply, I was weird. Well, to them, like growing up, that's when I learned like, okay, maybe I was not that weird. People were just mean. Don't worry, I'm like I don't think about it too much. Like that was like my fucking canon event or something. Cause the what's this? Let's just say the community in the Philippines uh, have different social standards back then. I know it's becoming a norm to be more open minded nowadays, thankfully, but I just can't like sit in Philippine communities much anymore. Just because I know a lot of Philippine communities, you only get like respect if you have clout. It's just one of the few victims, I guess. Don't worry about it. They have their own problems. I just want to draw. Right now, I'm eating chicken. Mm-mm-mm. Sustenance, good for the goat. If no sustenance, no draw. I will shrivel up. No, I don't like adobo. I'm just eating chicken nuggets. Yeah, believe it or not, the Filipino doesn't like this Filipino doesn't like eating adobo. Yeah, I'm eating nuggets because it's easier to like eat on my desk. I don't need to bring in like a whole fucking plate, spoon, and fork. Like, I'm gonna get back to working right after, so I'll just have to like wash my hands before holding my tablet. True. You can't go wrong with nuggets. Chicken nuggets. Well, at least it's a little. I try not to get involved with a lot of things in the Philippines. I'm really like, I like staying under a rock. All right, let me just sip iced tea. Oh, that's some good iced tea. Okay. Ow. Taking it back. Goat now has sustenance. This maid can now get back to drawing. Shit, where's my wire again? Found it. Okay. I might save this later. This is actually a very goofy picture of Yagi. So, like, Yagi French fries. So cute. All right, let's let's get back to work. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Whoa. Whoa. Why is it like my mouse cursor? Wait. Okay, there we go. My goodness. Wait a minute. Why did I pick? It's already here in the. My bad. Okay, usually with these type of gradients, since it's not a, as you could see, it's not an airbrushed gradient. What we could do here is that we put down the opacity, and we just go in like this. So that way we get that kind of cool gradient thing, and then we can, erase as we like. Not too much, just a little. Just to get that feel. Yeah. Simple. Then you can erase here. Boom. We made a really fast gradient. Thank you. Welcome to my cafe. Okay, now just for this. I see. Yeah, we can work with this. Very like dusty rose for the shading. Like very subtle, but it does its job. All right. So we finished coloring this in. So I'm gonna go ahead and merge this now, even though I really don't want to, but I will. And I'm going to put all these colors in this folder. Yoink! And it's shwink. And now that we've completed, uh, what's this? The back illustration. Now we gotta do the front illustrations. We're just gonna keep these two in their own folder. So now she's in her own folder. It's not yet done, obviously. For those who have been here, you know I'm going to color in the lines, but we're just keeping that there first. We're gonna color the lines when all the colors are done. Now we're gonna have to color this one at the front, this small one. The outfit style, I feel like this is simply um pastel alternate fashion. Yeah, I feel like this is just either pastel goth or alternate fashion. Because it's not too heavy. It is colored. And it is something you could wear casually, actually. So I feel like it is alternate fashion. You can look into that. Sorry, drinking iced tea. Hydration. Tablet, please. My wire's slowly dying on me, but I'm making the most of it. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the opacity down for this one, and I'll just, put it up from time to time when I need it. Or I could even just like hide the layer. Wink. So we got more patterns. Yippee. Really quick, hiding the layer. Well, in my opinion, both girls and guys outfits can be interesting if you put effort into them. I do agree that girls do have more selection of clothing than guys, but at this point in time, what's stopping guys from doing the same? Both can be designed very well in terms of fashion. There's a lot of examples. You probably just haven't seen or heard of them yet. There is a lot of ways to style guys' clothes, believe me. That's true. Guys could rock this fit too. Like if they really, really wanted to, they could really rock this outfit. No joke, no lie. Oh, hello. Welcome to my cafe. I'm surprised I'm getting a lot of people recommended my streams too. I'm shrimply just drawing. I hope you enjoy the arts on your stay. Right now we're just working on commissions, yeah. Until I'm done with my commissions from the backlog, I'll be streaming more original pieces. A lot to work through, but I'm on that grind. I do like showcasing my process to my community, especially since this is my one way to interact with them. And I do get a lot of questions of how I do this and how I do that. So this is the best way for me to showcase that. Well, you can always say that, but when something gets popular, it's bound to get hectic. No matter how hard you gatekeep, like, that thing. English. That's true. That's very true. We got our flats then. Oh, sorry, let me get a sip. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate the visit either way. Always nice to have people come in. I actually didn't know there was a whole algorithm to the sort of streaming thing. I just thought I had to stream and then people who already like know me from X would go see me. Like Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Blue Sky. Okay, let's shade in. Whoops. Oh, thank you so much for the sub. One of my new guests here at the cafe. Okay, now we can reference our current thing here for shading so I don't need to think too hard. Like so. Methods, methods. Okay, since this is the smaller one, I don't need to force myself to shade too hard because again, this is very small. Like this is the smaller portion of the illustration. And as long as we could see like the general stuff, I believe that should be fine. I'm trying it should be easy for the viewer to look around the piece. Too much details makes it too hard to enjoy the piece unless it's a type of maximalism piece, but in this case that's not what I'm doing. That's a character showcase. So it's not supposed to be too heavy. Or the people viewing this piece might have their head explode. I don't want that. Hello, welcome. So many of you coming in. I like started streaming hours ago too. That's incredible. Uh, accent? I'm I'm not sure. I'm Asian. I'm from Asia. I'm from like I'm from the Philippines. The only reason uh I guess have a funny way of speaking is because of adjusting the way I speak to depending on the friend group I'm with. And also because of the training I had like as a teenager for voiceover. Like I remember my mentor was teaching me how to get rid of the Filipino accent that I had. I had like a medium Filipino accent as a kid. So when it came into doing voiceover for characters, um, other things, commercials, I was not supposed to have uh, an accent. So it's a whole like training thing. I'm just like, I guess, sound very low energy because I'm drawing. And it's actually been a while since I've streamed because of literally four typhoons hitting in a row here in the Philippines in October. So I couldn't stream as much. So now that I'm back to streaming, I want to stream as much as I can. So I miss it. It's fun. It helps me work on my commissions, and it helps like what's this? It helps me communicate with clients. Especially sometimes I have some clients come visit the stream and watch to see when their commission is being worked on. Iced tea. Oh, thank you. Okay, now for the hair, which we already have some colors for, thankfully. So cute. Now for those sleeves, yes. Oh, the bane of my existence. Patterns. Hello. I have some artist friends from Brazil. I know most of my art friends are from the Latin American community. Yeah, I know from what's this? Mexico. That one is Senor Pelo. And then I know Geo is also Latin American. I don't remember where. I know I have like two artist friends from Brazil. Uh, the creator of the Ena Happy series. I know he's also Latam. Also a nice friend. Mostly, I guess, like my closest, it's Geo. It's really nice. Really cool. Yeah, no, I'm not using the full black because I'm seeing that the cardigan here is like full color black. But that's because I plan to give a gradient so the black isn't too intense on this cardigan. So I know it will be. Okay, so right now it looks like this, and we're going to take the main black here. We're just going to gradient it over like this. So now we have a more, like a softer looking black. Wait, I just realized. I did not, I missed a stripe. Sorry. Okay, now we can. So we first have to alpha lock the layer so it doesn't move. Then we are going to go ahead and color pick the black we already have on the outfit and simply gradient it over the stripes. So now you could see the before, very flat, and after, so it now has this kind of softness to it that easily drags the eye. So even if I zoom out on the piece, well, I don't have to zoom out. You could see it on the right on my reference canvas. So this is my reference canvas. And for those of you that don't know, for my guests who don't know, I like to have this as a sort of way to view it in a thumbnail form. It's nice to always check out your art in thumbnail form to see if its readability can be seen from afar, despite it having many tiny details. This is why I do not focus on tiny details and focus on shapes that stand out on the piece. So, like so. You don't see all the itty bitty bits, but you still see the character is what matters. The itty bitty bits are there for the indulgence of the client, so on and so forth. So, if you don't have a second monitor or a second reference screen like I do here, what you can do is, simply zoom out. It gives that same, it gives the same effect. But if you don't want to zoom out and you really want to feel like an artist, what you could do is stand the fuck up from your desk and look at your screen from across the room, like just take a few steps back. And if you could still see the character, I could still see the character, both of them even, on my screen, then I know I handled the colors well. I did the blocking fine. It's easy to read that I can tell both outfits are a skirt and a top. Very easy to read. So just so you know if your art is overloaded or not, take a step back, zoom out, pause, double check. That's how you know. Like, even though artists will be like, flip your canvas and all, it will be the same thing. Like, I've already flipped the canvas while doing line art and stuff. You can do it for colors, but the best way to look at it from a color perspective is step back. Because colors work differently than line art. Line art has things like proportion and weight you need to look at, but colors do it differently with intensity, saturation, and hue, where it drags your viewers looking at your piece, so on and so forth. But this sometimes, because you work on a piece for so long, you don't notice it. That's why when you post your piece, you're like, fuck, I made a mistake. I didn't see this because you were staring at your canvas like this, you're looking all the way like this for so long that you haven't noticed. That's why you notice whenever like I finish something, I check immediately, and then I go to the thing I want to check. Like I go to the thing I want to color next. I'm not always like zoomed in all the way. It's a really good habit to look at your piece as a whole, so you don't see these mistakes after you posted your art. That's just like a thing I noticed in the long term. But yes, I yap a lot about art. So for my new guests here on the stream, I do drop a lot of tips like that on stream, where I talk about art and answer questions about art and how I could help. I am mostly specialized in character design. So if you are interested in character design as well, uh, I also do that live, yes. Okay, so for this cardigan, not too much highlights. It's a cardigan. It's not supposed to be shiny. I'm not trying to fill the canvas with shiny things. That would be much. Now we're gonna go ahead and shade like the same thing here on the horns. Just color the tip, the general thing here. And then with the magic of opacity on the brush, we are just going to go ahead and shade, paint, and use the eraser to go ahead and erase some details. Go back with less opacity. Oh, that's fine. Drawing is still drawing, as long as you're enjoying. Because I feel my general art tips can be applied both traditionally and digitally. That's why I call them general art tips. Because my childhood best friend, he was like a traditional artist before I uh, showed him about digital art. And yeah, same thing. You have to step away from your pieces sometimes, especially if you look at them too long. You wouldn't have seen mistakes, so on and so forth. Okay, now on to these piercings. So I'm just gonna go, I'm already quite confident in shading this. I'm just gonna make this very minimal because these are itty bitty fucking details anyway. Mm, getting a drawing tablet. The first thing you have to ask yourself when getting a drawing tablet, especially transitioning from traditional to digital, one thing you should do is ask yourself, do you have really good eye to hand coordination, or do you prefer seeing your piece as is? So that would help you pick which type of tablet, because there's a screen tablet and there's the no screen tablet, which in this case I'm not using a screen tablet. I'm using just a tablet. I'm looking at my screen. So the reason I recommend you for that, it's because it will help you in the long run. If you get a no screen tablet and you're not great with hand to eye coordination, you will struggle with your pieces, and terms of accuracy, you're gonna think, why do my lines look like shit? Because your coordination with your eyes and hands are very bad. But if you're used to looking at your pieces as a whole, look for a tablet with a screen already, which is usually the go-to for a lot of artists transitioning from traditional to digital. In my case, I'm a nerd, geek, gamer, whatsoever. So I use a no screen tablet because I play a lot. Like, I grew up playing a lot of console games. So my eye to hand coordination is extremely accurate. Not to brag. It is something that I grew up with because my dad introduced me to games at a very young age. He gave me his like PS1. So that's what I grew up with. And then eventually like other games, so on and so forth. So I like games. Yeah. But yeah, I recommend, like, if you're confident with your hand to eye coordination, just go ahead and get yourself a non-screen tablet. It's one, budget friendly, and two, easy to like use and change all the, what's this? Change all your binds and stuff. But if you don't want to do that, just get a screen tab. Like, it will still have binds and stuff, but it's easier to draw on for people who can't look at a screen. I mean, can't look at their PC screen and draw. Okay. Here is the main piece. I can now adjust these a bit. Moving it to the left a little. Yeah. And now I'm gonna go ahead and... Is this? One sec. I do. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the finishing touches on this piece. Ooh. Sorry, gotta posture check. For my dear guests, gamers, artists, kindly straighten your back if you're watching this on a chair. If you're seated down or anything, kindly straighten your back. This is not a posture check. Alright. Now that my hands are re-stretched for work, it's time to get working on the line color. So line coloring is my favorite part, simply because it means I get to finalize the piece and emphasize a bunch of colors I like to do. So we're gonna go ahead and just flat color this with a brand new line color, which is this. And I'm gonna go ahead and just copy that so I don't have to do the same thing. Boop. Boop. Alright. So let's get into the girly at the back. So, a simple thing I want to start on is the hair because I already see that it's the brightest thingy here. Stands out, so I'm going to go ahead and color in her hair first. So now with the, what's this? Colored lines, her hair stands out more. Like I'm looking on my like smaller canvas over there. Very cute hair. Now this is usually one of the steps I do in my pieces. I color the lines last. Cause it's basically the finalizing, the fine detailing, where I can carry the colors more on the character to make it stand out even more on the piece, soften up some colors without hard intensifying other colors. It's something I like to do with each and every piece I do, especially with different clients to make certain things on characters stand out without having major changes. How bright do I want this to be? Do I need it bright? Yeah, I kind of do. Yeah. Somewhere here is fine. Perfect. Oop, wait, I should not have. Yep. It's magic. It's one of my favorite things to do. Yeah. It does definitely feel like that. Yeah. I just kind of learned it from working on many pieces and understanding color growing up. Like, yeah, it's one of just like my uh what's signature stuff. That's what you can call it. I know some other artists have their own methods of doing these things, but I like to showcase it simply to my guests because I like sharing my methods. I think art is fun and that everyone should have fun making art. Yeah, it's a thing I wanna like influence in my tiny community because I've met so much artists and like um I wanted to I wanted I want art to just feel fun. I know I mentioned this before, but I really don't like it when artists say they hate making art or like make that joke at least when they haven't really tried or what's this? They're making art not for them. That's why it doesn't feel fun. I kind of want to influence the idea that art just has to be for you. Because when you end up making art for others, for clout, that's when it's not going to be fun, and then you'll just sulk. Like I just want it to be fun. It's obviously not going to be perfect. None of these pieces are perfect, and I have never said my pieces are perfect. But if it's just like the little bit of encouragement to help a small artist be willing to learn, then that's kind of what I want to do for whenever I showcase art. Because the last thing I want to do is make you feel bad that you're not drawing like me. Like nobody can 100% draw like me. I can 100% draw like Picasso or whatever. Or even my like I still draw so far from my main influence in art. Like I still can't digitally paint and shit like that, but that's fine because I like him because I like like my main influence because he's making art. Not just because like not because I can draw exactly like him, then that's the moment I'll think like, oh, I just want to remind artists that you're drawing for you at least. Especially here in like art communities here in the Philippines. I don't join any art communities in the what's this? Philippines. I like quit because all of them care about clout and only clout. They Most communities here care about clout, and that's why I'm just more comfortable like not streaming to a full Philippine based audience because that's all they're looking for. Like the only way you'll be respected is if you're like cool or something, and it sucks. But anyway, that's my ramble. Okay, so here's one part colored, and now you get to color these lines over here. Let's go. Yeah, I talk about, I really, really yap about art a lot on stream. And most of the time I repeat things I've already shared because every time a new person comes in and I'd be eager to share, I wouldn't mind repeating it, especially if they ask or they want to know why I think like this. Yeah, that's true. Everyone has their own fun methods. It's really cute to witness. Gotta tap just a little bit. A little bit. Just gonna take the colors that are already here. Because convenience and such. Not only is it convenient, but it also saves us a lot of time. Efficiency. Efficiency is something like making efficient methods is really good for when you grind commissions. And I have a lot of methods. Can my tablet please stop ooga boogaing? Oop, what? This color. Yeah, much better. Hello. Welcome. All right. Now that all the main coloring of the character is finally done, let me just save this so I won't accidentally undo anything. Stretch my hands. This is a posture check once again for my dear guest who are, shrimp position right now. Sit up straight. No, we're not yet done. We still have to add the background and my watermark, of course. Just so you know, this is a commission, and the commission that the client wants is kind of like one of these ones. Yeah, where it's the character in the background and one character in front. So this one's one of my Tatsugiri girls. And here's some from previous because these were from a Pokemon project back in February because of Chinese New Year. It was it's Year of the Dragon, so we did a bunch, like me and my friends did a bunch of like dragon type girlies. So here's a Tatsugiri, Noivern, Mega Ampharos, and a Drampa lady. So yeah, a bunch of dragon girls. And this is actually one of the experimental commissions to have this kind of a showcase. So this is one of my showcase commissions. I have two more of these to go after this one. But yeah, so we did like a goat girly for this one. So now we just have to add her cute, cute, cute background to match her. So first and foremost, what I can do right now is that I can uh, fix fix the positioning on these, because at the moment I kind of don't like how it's laid out. Like it's cute, but I actually want to move the back one. So this is the back one. See, I can move her a bit here. So just a little bit, not too much. Yeah. Now she's in a better position. Okay. So with this, let's get into the background color. The way I do background colors first is that I hide both color layers. I like to do that. And I'll just like bring out my giant brush or something, pick a random color. So purple because she's pink, so we're using this purple here. And I'm going to go ahead and make like a random fucking shape out of this. So let's get like a circle. Whoops, like a circle. Wow, amazing. Circle. And then after we get the circle, what we can do is that we could, I don't know, stretch it. I'm just gonna do random shit with this thing. Like probably there, yeah. And we're gonna go ahead and duplicate it, probably turn it a little bit, just a little bit, and lower the opacity. This program is called Ibis Paint for PC. It is a paid program for PC. There is the trial version if you want to give it a go, but it doesn't have all the stuff I'm doing. Yeah. Okay. Finished my drink. One sec. Yep. All right. So now that we have like our random ass shape, right? We can put the colors back. Cool. Awesome. Random ass shape. Thank you, random ass shape. We can adjust random ass shape as I wish. We can even add another low opacity random ass shape. And boom! We filled the background. Amazing. So cool. So easy, right? We can actually even adjust this if it would kindly let me. So here, put down the opacity, tilt just a little bit, zoom out a little bit as I want to, put down the opacity, and now we have a really nice, simple, shrimple background, and I can color it as I want to. So in this case, I kind of just want a simple gradient. So since it's already purple, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my airbrush, zoom that in, we get a free gradient. Boom! Gorgeous. It looks pretty on her. We can even, make the pink like dots if you want to. I feel like she's giving dots. Yeah, you can like change it up how I want, but I actually don't want it. I'm okay with just a simple shrimple gradient. But yeah, like that we made a simple shrimple background. But if you do want to uh be a little extra, right? You want to be a little extra. What we can do is yoink line art. So I'm just gonna steal the line art from the background one, right? Here's a really cool method for people who like simple backgrounds. I'm just gonna steal the line art, right? This is the line art. Look, I yoinked it. I ripped it. I'm going to go ahead and like you don't have to do this part. I just want to do this because of the satisfaction points. But I'm going to go ahead and change it to white like that. Really cool, really awesome. I will clip it to the background. Well, I'll duplicate it in case I fuck up. And then we can zoom in, and now we have a cool mirrored version of our background, like the background character into the background. So we can even move her here, we can move her there, we can keep her in the middle, doesn't matter. And you can screen it, overlay it, whatever the fuck you want to do with it. I can even just turn it pink. I can gradient some blue if I want to, and then overlay it, screen it. I like overlay though. Shrimple. And then, yeah, adjust it how you like. I sometimes like to, what's this? I like to blur it so it looks like it's glowing in the background. Wow. Like so. But yeah, very simple way to do backgrounds. You can change that up how you want. So, how to make a plain background into something, something, something. You can even color dodges actually, but you can experiment with what you like. You don't have to do what I just did. I like to overlay it. Yeah, here's the piece. So far, I'm not even done yet. So I'm going to go ahead and just do some extra background stuff. Yeah, now they stand out more. Ta-da! Here she is. So cute. We added some extra drop shadow at the back just so uh, the character isn't too blended in. But here she is, the final piece. I'm just gonna go ahead and add my watermark, which is shrimply my name. Nothing too special. Fuck. Well, my brush. Okay. Okay. And I know it's not perfect, but that's okay. It's just we have our best friend liquify pen tool for that. And then I go ahead and pick like a random color from here. So we're gonna go take this pink because it's what stands out. And just small color just so it's harder to deal with. And then to make this watermark even harder to deal with, I like to add a stroke or a kind of white outline. So then I'll put this across here. I'll put it right here or here maybe. Actually, right here is okay too. This here? Yeah, here. Around here. Right in the middle where you could see it. So when I put down the opacity, it's over lines. It's over colors. Ah, damn. But yeah, just enough for people to see it. Like, I wonder who drew this. Like, I wonder who made this. The name is right there. And I always put my watermark somewhere in the middle, somewhere on the character. Because if you put it on the borders, my dear guests that are artists, anything with art, put your watermarks in the middle of your works, please. Anywhere in the middle. Anywhere where they will immediately fucking see it. Because it can easily be cropped out. So, yeah. I like to put my watermark in annoying spots. But yes, here's the final piece. Here she is for my sweet, sweet client over on Twitter. Very cute OC. Very fun to draw. She's adorable. I really love drawing like animal characters. I love, what's this? My clients who give me like critters or furry characters. I think they're always so fun to draw. Like this Chihuahua from yesterday. Such a cute girly. I also have this dog I designed. I also did this like Gudra for a client. This raptor girl from one of my friends here. She's sometimes here in stream, but she's not here at the moment. But one really cute character design. I did this werewolf lady, also so cute. This is Pathra. Spinda, Mianxiao, the Cinder Ace. I did the Cinder Ace. Yeah, I don't name my files. I'm sorry. I just kind of keep. I name it when I save it. I don't name it here on the application itself. So everything is just kind of at untitled something something something. Oh yeah, this is another one of those showcase illustrations. She's like a Paldean Whooper. Really, really cute character design. I was so happy working with the client with this. Super duper cute. I have this Gardevoir here. I have a bunch of stuff actually. I have a Fry. You guys like Splatoon? I like Fry. I have a Marina. Uh, I got uh, I got this really cute girly from also a client. This is my Splatoon OC. Her name is Dudu, and she's Cthulhu's daughter. She's very mean. And I did this Grievard girl for the same client actually. So this Grievard girl belongs to this client who owns this devil goat girl, this demon goaty girl. So cute. Super duper cute. Oh yeah, for my new guest coming in, just so you could see, this is Yagi. She's the mascot you see here. Uh, she's my little creature thing. She's the one serving you here at this cafe. So actually, for the new people here, actually let me share this. So when I do live streams, we actually also take orders from guests who send tips, right? So for people who send tips in between the pieces I work on, I will draw their orders. And I will put their orders on the plate you see on the lower left of your screen. So that thing is actually interactable. So here's some food that I've drawn for some guests who send over tips. So they give me their order and I draw them and it's served for everyone, all my dear guests in the chat, so on and so forth. So that's actually the little gimmick I have here in my art streams for the many, many new guests that I'm still surprised keep coming in. So this is actually the gimmick of my little stream, which is why I welcome you guys to the cafe. And the name of this cafe is actually called the Cabra Cafe, as you could see in the description. So yeah, right now though I haven't been taking orders because I've been focusing on commissions. So as you could see, the last order was this like these waffles that you could see that's on the table. It is a Yagichu themed waffles because the name of the character is Yagichu, and because she's some sort of eldritch abomination, we made like the waffles syrup look like there was an accident in the kitchen, and we served it anyway. I really love the whipped cream looking like Yagichu's bow. That one was really fun, really cute. But yeah, but yeah. So that's what I do from like on streams. But as you could see now, uh, from the recent streams, I haven't been doing orders. I still keep tips open though. That is always very grateful. But right now, I just want to focus on finishing my commissions right before the year ends, and just so I can start working on my personal projects. So for the new guests here, let me show you some like my two main projects. So my first one is called the High Voltage Project, which are these. Where are they? Which are these three lovely ladies from space. So we have Voltage, we got Ursa, and we have Arc, the robot. So this is my like comedy kind of slice of life project. They're just very silly. I've had like Voltage. I think is one of my more popular projects because we had a collab with Makeship for her. So she has a plushie. The campaign's already over. However, she also has a lot of shorts. Uh, if you haven't seen those, so all those little silly things. So yeah, this is just my silly slice of life project. It's meant just for fun. And then my other project, which is a little more serious, is my last Lash project. It's called Lash Project. The main characters being Lash the Harpy. So she's a very violent harpy, not nice despite the big smile. Um, so yes, as you could see, very very scary lady. Just like that. She has like all these the cute talents and everything. And then the other character in the last series is named Blush Unicorn, or you could just call him Blush. and he's a very handsome, sparkly unicorn guy who is like extremely obsessed with the bloodthirsty harpy lady. So yeah, this is the project. And what's this? Here is some environmental designs that I only share on stream. I don't know when I plan to post this. I'm lazy. But yeah, it's this project is more fantasy, very fairy tale like. We have a unicorn and a harpy characters, and I'm very excited to share more of them when I'm done with my commissions. So at most, I could just share them via the pieces I've already posted on my Twitter and Blue Sky and here on stream. So I really love all my OCs, as you could see. I really just love um, silly characters. This is a sketch I did, a blush. Yeah, he's very pretty, but he's also very like he's very scheming. He's very smart, a very smart unicorn. Yeah, those are some. Those are my OCs. Thank you so much. Those are my OCs, and then aside from all that, yeah, I do commission. So I do like some custom designs for some clients. So this Jirachi girl, there's this shiny Rapidash lady. She's so cute. I designed this one actually. One of my friends just asked me to draw her again, so I drew her again. Really cute. Uh, are they both friend or couple? That's for you to find out in the story. I just like drawing them together. They're so cute. They're I really love my characters. I care for them much. Aside from that, I also have some shitpost drawing on here. I have Shaco. This Shaco sketch I don't think I'll ever finish. Another Shaco like shitpost or whatever that I don't think I'll finish. My ass is lazy to finish this. This black diamond drawing that I drew for warm up. By the way, this was my warm up, ladies and gentlemen, and I only used black and white, and the only color in here is red. Like if I would color pick everything from this goddamn drawing, it will only be like monotone. Yeah, those are like that's about it. Yeah, my ass just has been like working really hard. Been working. Uh, do I have anything else to share? Yeah, just a bunch of other stuff. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, this is the piece I was commissioned by Lily Pichu for a couple years back. I still really like it, even though like it has a bunch of my old methods still, but I still really like it. You can see like the big difference from how I made like illustrations before compared to how I make illustrations now. Like the difference is like incredible. Like this is a really old piece. When was this? I made this in 2022. Yeah, in 2022. Yeah. You can see like oh, here's another piece of like Yagichu that I really like. Yeah, she actually also has like the longer ears. I don't know if I still have the picture of that on here. I don't think I do. But yeah, this is also Yagichu because I have a plush of her. It's very funny. My friend who was making this was washing her, so sent me a photo. So I just had to draw her so she looks so funny. But yeah, the Yagichu you see here on stream, this is her in uniform, but Yagi mostly just looks like this but a bit smaller. This one was just a more serious piece. But what's this? Yeah, just like that. She is just a funny goat thing. Like, sometimes if you see like the covers on my channel, that's what has Yagi with the longer ears than the shorter ears you see here on stream. I didn't want to make the PNG tuber have like the long ears because it takes up so much of the screen. So I designed a little like uniform for her just so she doesn't take up so much on the screen. Because she's just a silly little thing. Yes, thank you so much. Time check right now. It's now 9:37 p.m. I have been streaming since like 5 p.m., 4 p.m. So we did a lot of work today. We did a lot of work. So I finished two commissions and I'm starting another one. So that's really great. Uh, what's this? I think now's a good time for a break. And I think if I will have time to stream again tomorrow, we will get to working on stuff live. But if I don't, I will still do stuff off stream like I usually do. You can always find updates of whenever I'm live or anything on my Twitter or here on YouTube or on Blue Sky too if you want. It's the same username, Jaya Yagi, but no underscore because Blue Sky doesn't allow underscore. So it's just Jaya Yagi. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, my dear guests, and thank you all the new guests for arriving. I didn't expect like so much people today and yesterday. Um, we had a really good run of another 4 hour stream. I'm streaming for like way longer than I expected, but we got a lot of progress done, and I'm happy about that. So we're cutting a lot of like stuff from the list. I'm really happy about that. But thank you so much again, my dear guest. I hope to see everyone again like soon, both new and returning. And I hope you'll join me next time for when I do art. See everyone soon. Goodbye.